When I enter nature, whenever I enter nature, something inside me softens and a lot of things happen with me within. I can notice that my breathing becomes deeper, my thoughts become quieter, and I begin to feel my body again. I can feel that I'm alive and that I'm anchored in my body. Throughout my travels from Australia to Hawaii, from Bali to Giethoorn, the gentle waterways of Giethoorn here in the Netherlands, I have discovered that nature is never simply a beautiful background. Nature is alive. Nature gives life to all of us. She is always moving, breathing, communicating, and caring for us. And in Australia, standing in the ancient presence of Uluru, I heard the words, "Welcome, child of Earth. We are happy you have arrived. We asked you to connect deeply with Earth." I felt the rocks, I felt the wind, I felt the land speaking to something very old inside of me. And they didn't never ask me to become somebody else. They invited me to remember who I already was or am. I am a child of Earth. And at the Great Barrier Reef, Mother Ocean invited me into another kind of remembrance. When I was in the water carrying my fear, I had to breathe through it, stay present, and trust my body. I had to rely on my body. And then I found myself surrounded by life. Fish moved beside me. The sharks glided through the water. The ocean carried me. And the animals I had once feared were not waiting to harm me. They were simply living as part of this magnificent underwater family. So Mother Ocean showed me that surrender doesn't mean losing myself. It meant allowing myself to be held, to be carried. Hawaii taught me this too. Through the waves, the dolphins, the whales, the manta rays, and the loving presence of the aloha spirits. I learned that water can carry emotions that have been trapped inside us for many years. And nature has always a huge impact on me. And you know, the ocean doesn't judge our fears or our tears. She receives our tears, right? And she moves through us and helps us move again and again and again. And when I was in Bali in 2025, I was surrounded by rich green landscapes, warm air and flowing water as well. And I felt the generosity of Mother Nature. Life was growing everywhere. The trees, the flowers, and the plants, they didn't struggle to prove their worth. They simply opened themselves to the sun, the rain, and the earth. And now, traveling through Giethoorn here in the Netherlands, it's one of the most amazing places I've seen here in the Netherlands. I experienced that same living presence in a complete different landscape. So travel with me and just watch the landscape. The water gently carries the boat forward. Tall reeds dance, tall trees, they dance in the winds. And water lilies rest upon the surface. Ducks move freely between earth and water. And the most beautiful, colorful flowers surround the old houses, while the clouds travel across an endless blue sky. We had the most amazing weather that day. It was just magic, just to see everything is moving and nothing appears to be in a hurry. It was just in the flow. Everything went in a flow. And nature knows how to move without abandoning her own rhythm. She has her own rhythm. The only thing that we need to do or allow or are invited to do is just to follow her rhythm. And because following her rhythm is following our own rhythm. We are one. And perhaps this is one of her greatest teachings. Mother Earth and Mother Nature are our natural carriers and caretakers. I call them Mother Earth and Mother Nature, and I call Father Sun a father who warms our bodies and awakens our life force. And our brothers and sisters, wind and rain, the stars, they refresh us, they cleanse us and bring new movements. I call them my earthly soul family. Mother Earth gives us a place to stand. The trees teach us how to grow roots and still reach toward the light. The wind reminds us to breathe. The rain nourishes what has to become dry. And the sun brings warmth and vitality. And water helps us to bring flow in our feelings again. It helps our feelings flow again. And being grounded is therefore much more than a spiritual idea. It means being here, being present, inside our feet, inside our breath, inside our belly, our heart, and our entire body. So for many years it wasn't natural for me to feel completely safe inside my body. I had learned to move away from it due to a lot of things happening, just like sexual abuse. But nature never forced me to return. Nature always invited me, just like the dolphins, the whales, the ocean. They all patiently invited me. And through the earth beneath my feet, through the warmth of the sun upon my skin, I love to go to the sauna and to feel on my naked body the sun and the earth and the wind touching my body, touching my face. And when I'm in the ocean carrying my weight, just to help me to feel very light, very moving, carried and nurtured, just like a baby on her waves. And little by little, nature helped me come home. And our body is not something we must escape in order to become spiritual. Our body is the beautiful house in which our soul has chosen to live. And maybe our body has chosen to live in our soul. They are just one. And this is what soul embodiment means to me. Spirit entering flesh, and the soul feeling safe enough to be inside the human home. And now it's time through soul embodiment to make the body feel home in the soul as well. And our earthly soul family helps us to come home. When we are grounded, we are less easily pulled away by fear, pressure, and the noise surrounding us, because there is a lot of noise going on, right? If it's not in our own mind, then it's outside of us. in our environment, globally and also just near us. And we can feel, it helps us when we are grounded, when we are less easily pulled away by fear and all those kind of pressure and energies. We can feel what is true for us. We can hear the quiet voice within. And the deeper our roots grow, the more freely our hearts can open. The roots, the deeper they grow, the more we are connected with our hearts. That's the earthing. And then we begin to notice the taste of our food. You might have had this experience, when you're grounded. The food tastes better. It almost tastes, it is soulful. It becomes soulful. You can feel the warmth of sunlight. You can hear the sounds of birds. And the joy and laughter. And I call it the miracle of simply being alive. And our health and vitality are not only supported by what we eat, of course, or how much we exercise. They are also nourished by the relationship we have with the living world around us. And that's nature in her own variety. And we are never truly separate from that world. Because the water flowing across the earth also flows through our bodies. 70% of us consist of water. We are 70% water. And the minerals of the soil live within our bones. And the breath moving through the trees enters our lungs. It's beautiful. And the warmth of Father's Son awakens life within us. It's a beautiful exchange. And Mother Earth does not only exist beneath us, she lives within us. So when you feel tired, overwhelmed, or disconnected, step outside for a moment. Place your feet upon the earth. Rest your hand against a tree. Turn your face toward the sun and allow the wind to touch you. And listen to the movement of water, even to the movement of water coming from your tap. Just listen. Listen to the movement of water, the sound of water when you're taking a shower or opening the tap. And then gently say to yourself, I am here. I am inside my body. I am safe to live here. I am home. In my body, in Mother Earth, in the ocean. I am home. Just feel it. I am home. From the red earth of Uluru to the vast Australian Ocean, from the sacred waters of Hawaii to the lush green life of Bali, beautiful Bali, and from there to the peaceful waterways of Giethoorn in the Netherlands. I hear the same loving voice. Welcome, child of earth, you belong. And when I merge with nature, I do not disappear. I become more present, more grounded, more joyful, more fully human, more fully alive. I become more of Jane Mahalini. Yes, I become me. And our earthly soul family helps my soul land inside my body and my body land inside my soul. And it reminds me that my body is my beautiful home. And Mother Earth is the greater home that carries all of us. I belong to her.